welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a team from the American, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Charlotte's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
That's another Charlotte. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The 49ers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And these are the plays that defenses talk about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play great job on second down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches and try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
To the air, it's Leon. Got his man quickly. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Higgins. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Short gain on the play before he slides. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Northwestern, number 86, with the grab and the score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He'll do it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. He's past the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Caught over the middle. It's Penny. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Leon. Caught in the backfield, it's Higgins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wildcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 60.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 17 to Oklahoma.
Wants to throw on first down.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 35. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Combs. Strong, firm tackle. And the 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Got his man out of the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. That trip to the end end zone, his 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Northwestern 14, Charlotte 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Higgins. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Leon. Catch in the middle, it's Penny. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Duff. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. Here's a heat. On target to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Penny. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Gives it on the option. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The play action fake. Got him downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The 49ers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Combs. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun, looking for a man. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign.
He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
And the 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Higgins. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to throw. It's Leon. Plucks it out of the air. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Combs.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Quick completion to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense at an empty set. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Higgins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got room to work. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Leon. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. UTEP is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 31 over Utah. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Combs. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks at 1st down. And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finding an escape route. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st down from the 11.
That's another Charlotte.
They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense...
Touchdown, Charlotte! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Leon. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try the run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll try to pop the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. To throw, it's Leon. Grabbed in the middle, it's Duff. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation